physics. Today we are discussing about the topic is oscillations. In oscillations we have two long answers only. So the first one is show that the motion of a simple pendulum is simple harmonic and hence derive an equation for its time period. What is seconds pendulum? So what is simple pendulum and what is the simple harmonic motion? How to show that pendulum executes simple harmonic motion is simple pendulum. When a bob is hanging with some length of a thread, that is called as the simple pendulum. Hanging with a rigid support, that is the pendulum. This is the rigid support. The bob is hanging like this. This is the bob. This is known as the simple pendulum. What is simple harmonic motion? The to and fro motion is called the simple harmonic motion. To and fro motion. This is the bob like this. It will move like this. It moves like to and fro. This is known as the one complete oscillation. That motion is called the simple harmonic motion. Okay. So how to show that bob executes the simple harmonic motion means the main condition is the acceleration is proportional to the negative displacement. We can prove that the acceleration is proportional to the negative displacement. Then we can say that bob executes the simple harmonic motion. Okay, so for this, first to show that motion of a simple pendulum is simple harmonic. For this, consider a simple pendulum of length L, mass M, suspended from a rigid support as shown in the figure. Let the bob makes an angle theta with the vertical at an instant. This is the bob of mass M and the length of the pendulum is L, and it makes, it can push like this, it can travel like this. The displacement will be taken as x and it makes an angle theta along the vertical direction. Okay. The weight mg is resolved into two perpendicular components. One is mg cos theta balances the tension. The other component mg sin theta provides the restoring force. Okay, so it can move like this. The bob moves like this. So the weight of the bob is mg. W equal to mg. Everybody knows the formula for weight. W equal to m into g. So the weight of the bob is mg. This mg will be resolved into two components. One is mg cos theta, another one is mg sin theta. Mg cos is the tension. Mg cos theta indicates that balances the tension. The tension will be generated in this thread that balances by the force mg cos theta. And mg sin theta is the restoring force. That means the bob moves like this, to and fro back. This balance, the force which is used to restore the position of the bob is called the restoring force. It will be denoted with negative sign minus mg sin theta. Why? Because it's a restoring force, reverse back force. That's why we can place negative sign minus mg sin theta. Here we are considering the force is restoring force is given by F equal to minus mg sin theta. And we have the formula from Newton's second law. F equal to ma. These two forces are equated to each other. This also F and this is also F. So ma equal to minus mg sin theta. Mf cancel to each other. A equal to minus g sin theta. So here the bob moves like this 90 degrees to 45 degrees in travel channel bob. Just a little bit. ఇలా travel చేసి ఇలా వచ్చేస్తుంది. So the angle will be considered as very little. So where theta is very small and sin theta equal to theta. అంటే sin 0 equal to 0 కదా, very small value కదా. అలాగా theta equal sin theta equal to theta. If theta is very small, so substitute a equal to minus a into sin theta is replaced with theta. So we have the formula. ainana arc length equal to radius into angle. Formula మనకు తెలుసు కదా, మ్యాథ్స్ వాళ్ళమే కదా మనందరం. So this is the arc length. ainana displays is a distance x. Arc length L is the length of the bob and theta is the small angle. So x equal to r theta. from that you should write theta equal to x by L annamata. Okay, so angle equal to ఏమవుతుందన్న ఈ ఫార్ములా angle equal to arc length by radius అంటే radius అంటే ఇక్కడ L అన్నమాట కన్సిడర్ చేస్తాం. సో రీప్లేస్ theta value in this a equal to minus g into x by L. So g is constant value, acceleration due to gravity, L is length of the arc is also constant. So it only minus g by L into x కింద రాస్తాం. So total a equal to some constant into x వచ్చింది. So దాన్ని ఎలా రాసుకోవచ్చు? a is proportional to రాసుకోవచ్చు కదండి. ఈ కాన్స్టెంట్ ని రీప్లేస్ చేసి proportional to అని పెట్టారు అన్నమాట. a is proportional to minus x, that g by L is a constant కాబట్టి. So ఏమని చెప్పాను స్టార్టింగ్ లో the body executes simple harmonic motion అంటే the acceleration will be equal to the negative displacement. So prove చేసాం కదా acceleration is proportional to negative displacement. Hence proved that the motion of the simple pendulum is simple harmonic motion. Next ఏం చేయాలన్నా derivation of the time period. Time period formula మనకు తెలుసు కదా t equal to 2 pi into root L by g. For that purpose if we omega is angular velocity of the ball, then is angular acceleration. చూడండి అన్న ఒమేగా అనేది angular velocity అనుకుంటే angular acceleration ఫార్ములా ఏంటి? a equal to minus omega square into x అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ ఏమొచ్చింది మనకి a equal to minus gl by x వచ్చింది. ఈ టూ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ని ఈక్వేటింగ్ చేయాలి కదా omega minus omega square x equal to minus g by l into x. x is cancel అయిపోయింది కదా, minus minus cancel అయిపోతుంది. Therefore omega square equal to g by l, omega equal to root of g by l. So omega is ఏంటన్నా angular velocity. So time period formula ఏంటి? t equal to 2 pi by omega which is equal to 2 pi by omega అంటే ఎంతన్నా root of g by l. So ఇది బయట ఏమవుతుంది? న్యూమరేటర్ అయితే t equal to 2 pi into root l by g. This is the time period for the simple pendulum. Next question is what is seconds pendulum? A pendulum with a time period of 2 seconds is called a seconds pendulum. ఏ pendulum అయితే time period 2 seconds ఉంటుందో దాన్ని ఏమంటామన్నా seconds pendulum అంటాం. very important question, కంపల్సరీగా అడిగే క్వశ్చన్ అన్నమాట. You have any doubts? Comment me.
3.
So our next question from oscillations topic is define simple harmonic motion. Show that the motion of point projection of a particle performing uniform circular motion on any diameter is simple harmonic. జాగ్రత్తగా చూడండి, what is simple harmonic motion? The to and fro motion is simple harmonic motion. The body executes simple harmonic motion means the acceleration is proportional to the negative displacement or the acceleration is proportional to the displacement in opposite direction aina mention cheyachu. So in this our question is a projectile. Show that the motion of a point projection of a particle performing uniform circular motion on any diameter is simple harmonic motion. For this purpose, first we are considering a point P. It will travel like this. Okay, circular motion with an angular velocity omega. So the perpendicular line drawn on y-axis, that is n. N is the projection of P. The perpendicular line drawn, that is n. N is the projection, and theta is the angle. OP is the radius. Okay. So here the axis is horizontal is x dash, y dash, O is the horizon. Okay. So first simple harmonic motion. The to and fro motion of particle along a straight line about a fixed point is said to be a simple harmonic motion. When the acceleration is always proportional to its displacement but in opposite direction. This means the acceleration is proportional to minus x. Acceleration is proportional to displacement but in opposite direction. That's why we can place negative sign. This is the simple harmonic motion. Now suppose a particle P is moving along the circumference of a circle of radius a. Shonana, this is the point P. It can travel like this in a circular motion. The radius of the circle is OP, that is A. The radius will be taken as A. Let n be the projection of P on the diameter y-axis. Okay, here N is the projection of point P along the diameter. This is the diameter of the circle or not? Diameter of the circle. So this is the diameter of the circle. This N is called as the projection of P. So in this we can find out that this N, the projection N also executes simple harmonic motion. That is our confirmation. Okay, so if P completes one revolution, then its projection point N makes one oscillation of the diameter. The very important point. The point P completes one oscillation or one rotation, one revolution. This one revolution complete చేసేసరికి ఈ ప్రొజెక్షన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది డయామీటర్ మీద ఒక ఆసిలేషన్ మాత్రం ఫినిష్ చేస్తుంది అన్నమాట. పాయింట్ 1 I repeat it. If P completes one revolution, then its projection point N makes one oscillation of the diameter. This point P rotates one revolution, then the N completes one oscillation only on the diameter y-axis. Okay na? Very important point. If theta is the angular displacement of P at time t, here theta is the angular displacement. Not here considering linear displacement. Why? Because here we are considering the circular motion. That's why we will take angular velocity, angular acceleration, angular displacement, angular frequency. Okay, theta is the angular displacement of P at time t. Omega is the angular velocity. Omega is angular velocity. We have velocity equal to displacement by time. Here omega is the angular velocity, displacement is theta, and time is t. From this theta equal to omega into t. Okay. Now from triangle OPN, OPN. This is the projection of P and sin theta. Sin theta equal to ON by OP. ON anta manaki y displacement తీసుకున్నాక y. And P and OP అంటే a radius. So from this y by a equal to sin theta kada, y equal to a into sin theta. So displacement y equal to a sin theta అంటే మనకి ఎంత వచ్చింది కదా, omega t వచ్చింది కదా. Then substitute y equal to a sin omega t. That is equation number 1 అన్నమాట. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం ప్రూవ్ చేయాలా? Acceleration into is proportional to minus displacement అని చూపించాలి. సో మనకి ఇక్కడ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ వచ్చింది, యాక్సిలరేషన్ కావాలి కదా. డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ నుంచి the rate of change of displacement is called velocity. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. So for this displacement, velocity is the rate of change of displacement. Velocity v equal to d by dt of y అన్నమాట. Displacement d by dt of y అంటే ఎంతనా? a sin omega t. So a constant కదా, amplitude కదా, a into d by dt of sin omega t. So a sin omega t కి డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ ఏంటన్నా? cos omega t. మన omega t ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా. So omega, a omega cos omega t by using this formula. So velocity వచ్చింది. Now calculate acceleration. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. So a equal to dv by dt. d by dt of v ఎంత వచ్చిందన్న మనకి ఇక్కడ? a omega cos omega t. Okay, a omega constant. a omega into d by dt of cos omega t. ఎందుకు కాన్స్టెంట్ అంటున్నాను? the differentiation with respect to t చేస్తున్నాను. a omega t లేదు కదా, that's why constant term బయట రాసుకుంటాం. with respect to time లో cos omega t. So differentiation of cos omega t gives minus sin theta. cos theta ఏమవుతుంది? differentiation minus sin అవుతుంది. So a omega minus sin omega t. again omega t differentiation చేస్తే omega, which is equal to omega into omega minus omega square a sin omega t. So దీని మొత్తం a sin omega t అంటే మనకి ఏం తెలుసునా? y, which is replaced with y minus omega square y అన్నమాట. So a equal to మనకి ఏం వచ్చింది? minus omega square y వచ్చింది కదా. omega square అనేది కాన్స్టెంట్, a equal to some constant into y. Then we should write a is proportional to the minus y. Omega is a constant. Prove చేసాం కదా. సో ఏదైతే మనం పాయింట్ p కి ప్రొజెక్షన్ తీసుకున్నామో that projected motion is also a simple harmonic motion అని ప్రూవ్ చేయమన్నాడు. అదే కదా మనం ప్రూవ్ చేసిన is proportional to minus y. Hence the motion of projection n on any diameter is also a simple harmonic motion. So ఇది మన సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఇన్ ఆసిలేషన్స్. ఆసిలేషన్స్ ఈ టూ లాంగ్స్ ప్రిపేర్ అయితే కంపల్సరీగా మన క్వశ్చన్ కంపల్సరీనాని. ఇంకేదైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే ఇంకేమైనా ఇంపార్టెంట్ కావాలనుకుంటే మీకు కింద కమెంట్ సెక్షన్లో పెట్టండి. ప్లీజ్ లైక్, షేర్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ గైస్.